okay?
You're live.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome Val. Welcome Dawn, Karen, Joe, Linda.
Welcome, Sam.
Thank you. Welcome both Christies.
Hello!
All right, so what I want to do today is just give you a little bit of information about 2021 and a little bit of information about New Year's resolutions, and then maybe we can make a couple resolutions too. Okay, so it says, what's new in 2021? At press time, we don't know if there's a new president, a COVID-19 vaccine, which is coming now, or if Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix shows are a hit. But here are some trends we can predict for the coming year. So the first little trend I have is about space exploration. It says for years, space exploration has been focused on Mars, where Venus has been seen as an extremely inhospitable planet. Its atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide, and the surface is rocky and volcanic. But Venus is actually similar to Earth in terms of size and density, and there is evidence it was once covered with oceans. Recently, scientists have detected the element of phosphine on Venus. As far as us Earthlings know, the only way phosphine could be produced on Venus is by something living. On Earth, phosphine is produced by bacteria. Below the dense outer atmosphere of Venus, there might exist temperate regions that are closer to 80 degrees than 800. So we were talking about Elon Musk, Val. He's a famous inventor, and one of the things he wants to do is go to Mars. So that'd be interesting. He's trying to get there. Okay, and we were talking about this earlier too. It says travel groups that study travel patterns predict a big comeback for the travel industry this year. There will be people who cancel travel plans as well as those who daydreamed about travel during the lockdowns and are ready to go. Many airlines are already showing fully booked flights for 2021. So far, I don't know if you can see the destinations here. It says so far New York, London, and Paris are the destinations with the most reservations. People are likely headed to cities that aren't too out of the way and are known for responding quickly to COVID. Although France wasn't doing very well, right?
Yeah, they had another lockdown too. Remember they couldn't get the English truckers across the channel there. They were all backed up.
Yeah, they were requesting truckers to do COVID tests before they could come in.
You're breaking up.
Oh, you can't hear us very well?
You're breaking up.
Can you bring it a little closer?
Yep.
All right.
Hang on, Val. I'm going to try and get closer.
Okay, I thought this was interesting too. You tell me if you can hear me, Val, when we get it closer for you. It says, colors for home decor and fashion designers, advertisers, and interior decorators pay close attention to the color of the year. Every year there's a color of the year. Okay. In 2020, classic blue was their pick. Okay. They have not announced a single color for 2021, but are predicting terracotta
I'm going to put you on hold for a minute, okay? Transfer you?
and mossy green,
Okay, you better on a phone.
along with lighter aqua blues, will also be popular. So I thought this was interesting. It says terracotta and mossy green are earth tones. Why do you think they would be popular? Because it says here,
Climate change or something?
no, it says earth tones are soothing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was a good guess. An appealing quality right now. Blue is also a common but a little brighter and lighter. Okay, how you doing, Val?
Good.
Good.
She says it's better.
Okay. So, 50 years ago, jobs in the US began to shift from agriculture and production to technology. Computer programming and similar occupations often require college or graduate degrees. In 2021, the jobs with the most openings will be in solar and wind power, especially installation of solar panels and wind turbines, and caregiving. Interestingly, many of the open jobs will require technical training, but not necessarily a college education. In fact, in some regions, people with a 2-year trade school degree are predicted to earn more than people with bachelor's degrees. Interesting. Don, when you worked for Ontario Hydro,
Yes.
did you have to take college courses or university courses for that?
No, but you had to pass an exam, like the stationary engineer exam, the Ministry of Transport.
Okay.
Pressure vessels, yeah, so you had to have a license in order to do the job.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Now this is an interesting piece of technology that helps a lot of people that I know. This is voice-activated technology. Voice-activated technologies are expected to become more widespread in 2021. Baby boomers are embracing devices that can tell to turn on the heat, that you can tell to turn on the heat, read a book aloud, or call a friend, all without lifting a finger. Besides being convenient, voice-activated devices can remind people to take medication and help prevent falls by turning on lights in the night. Hey, Val, do you remember, you don't have to say anyone's name, but there was somebody in our program in Simcoe who used to use their iPhone to check their blood sugars?
Yeah.
You remember that?
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the person would just talk into their phone and it would scan their arm. It was completely voice activated and she couldn't see anything, so it was quite, she was visually impaired, so it was quite helpful. It says, wearable health technology is also projected to boom. Doctors' offices are already able to get health statistics like temperature and blood pressure directly from watch-like devices people wear around their wrists. And that would be like...
Smartwatch.
Yep, smartwatch or a Garmin or
The Fitbit.
Fitbit. Exactly. Yeah, that type of technology is amazing now.
Or your iPhone has it too.
Does
You get
it?
an app for it,
Yeah.
yeah. How many steps you have.
Okay. So we all know these words. So Val,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quiz you. What does the word self-isolate mean?
What does what mean?
Do you know what the word self-isolate means?
No.
Can anybody help her out? You know, Linda?
Isn't it, you stay in one place by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, so Linda said self-isolate, and Val is you stay in one place by yourself. So kind of like we were supposed to do at Christmas time. We were all supposed to isolate in our houses. And then physical distancing is just staying 6 feet apart. And contactless, does anyone know what contactless means? Pretty...
No kissing.
Yeah, no kissing. That's what somebody said. How is dating during the coronavirus for people that are single? Probably not very good, eh?
You're okay if you got a mask.
Yeah, gotta wear your mask while you're watching a movie together. And here we go, movies. So this is also in 2021. Several sequels and remakes will be coming out. New features include Raiders of the Lost Ark, new Mission Impossible movie, Batman, Spider-Man, Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, Top Gun. The Top Gun movie looks really good, the new Top Gun movie with Tom Cruise. And there will be a new version of Cinderella. So there you go. It also says Tom Hanks will star in an Elvis biopic. So look out for that. I don't know if Tom Hanks is playing Elvis or if someone else is, but he's in that movie. Yeah.
But the movie theaters are closed, so it would be on your
Streaming,
Netflix or...
Yeah.
Yeah, right, it's not like you can can look it up in the paper, and let's go to the movie tonight.
No.
Let's go see, oh, Top Gun's playing at Seaway Mall, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey Val,
Yeah?
do you remember the last time you went to see a movie?
Most of it when I went with my brother Randy.
Like before the...
East Carly. Maybe the summertime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the movie theater in Simcoe did open for like a month, yeah, or something, 3 weeks, and that was it. Couldn't do it. They didn't have enough movies and they weren't making enough money. It was just disaster.
It was not last year, but a little while ago.
Okay, so before the virus then.
Yeah.
Okay, the Olympics. So we were supposed to have an Olympic ceremony or Olympic Games this year. Never happened. It says on March the 12th, 2020, the Olympic torch was lit in Olympus, Greece, and now has reached Tokyo, Japan, where the games will begin, the Summer Games in 2021. There'll be 33 different types of events, from archery to weightlifting, encompassing 339 competitions. The games begin on Wednesday, July the 21st, 2021. And I thought this was cool too. If you go to the website Etsy.com, if you're ever there, this one right here, ETSY, okay, you can order the most fun birthday card of 2021. It says, it's sold on Etsy.com, you pick the song, and a code for the song is embedded in the card for the birthday recipient to play. So if you want to send someone a birthday card with their own specific song, you can do that now. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of interesting. New Year's superstitions, okay? So these are, many of the superstitions associated with New Year's Day bear the common theme that activities engaged in on that day set the pattern for the year to come. So here are some ways we attempt to guarantee a good outcome through our acts on New Year's Day. Okay. Ooh, kissing at midnight. Speaking of kissing, this is what they talk about. So we kiss those dearest to us at midnight, not only to share a moment of celebration with our favorite people, but also to ensure those affections and ties will continue throughout the next 12 months. To fail to smooch our wife or husband at midnight sets the stage for a year of coldness. Okay, the next one, has anyone ever heard of, it's right at the bottom there, has anyone ever heard of first footing? You never heard of first footing?
No.
No? Have you ever heard of first footing, Val?
No.
Okay, so this is first footing. So this is a superstition. So the first person to enter your home after the stroke of midnight will influence the year you're about to have. This is what people believe. Ideally, the person should be a man, should be dark-haired, tall and good-looking, and it would be even better if he came bearing certain small gifts, such as a check.
Yeah. Or a toilet brush. Yeah.
Well, it says a silver coin is one of them. There you go. Lump of coal would be another gift. A bit of bread, a sprig of evergreen, and some salt. So those gifts are supposed to bring good luck. It says if you get someone come into your house, the first person in your house has blonde hair or red hair, that's bad luck. Sorry, Karen. And if it's a female first footer, they should be shooed away. Okay? Yeah? Before they bring disaster down on the household.
Mistress.
Yeah. It says, don't let these female first footers near your door before a man crosses the threshold. The first footer, sometimes called the lucky bird, okay, should knock and be let in rather than use a key if they have one, even if they're one of the household people. After greeting those in the house and dropping off whatever small tokens of luck the person has brought with them, he should make his way through the house and leave by a different door than the one through which he entered. No one should leave the premises before the first footer arrives. The first traffic across the threshold must be headed inside the house rather than headed out. First footers must not be cross-eyed. So Val, if someone comes to your house at midnight on New Year's Eve and they're cross-eyed, don't let them in, okay?
What was that?
That these people, you can't let them in if they're cross-eyed, if they have crossed eyes, or if they have flat feet, or eyebrows that meet in the middle. Yeah, we all know what that is, a unibrow. It also says nothing, absolutely nothing, not even garbage, is to leave the house on the first day of the year. If you've presents to deliver on New Year's Day, leave them in the car overnight. That's what they're suggesting. Don't so much as shake out a rug or take the empties to the recycle bin. Okay? Some people soften this rule by saying it's okay to remove things from the home on New Year's Day, provided something else has been brought in first. Okay? So basically the same thing as the first footers. Now, has anyone heard of the tradition in the US of eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day? No? They are a singing group.
She's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And also a type of food, Val. Also a
My
type of
girl.
food. It says a tradition common to the southern states in the U.S. dictates that eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day will attract both general good luck and financial good fortune, in particular to the one doing the dining. And there's other foods you can eat with the black-eyed peas. Like lentil soup is considered good luck because the lentils look like coins. And pork is considered good luck because a pig roots forward. Ergo, those who dine upon pork will be moving forward in the new year. Okay? Often another belief that's repeated is that one must not eat chicken or turkey on the first day of the year, lest, like the birds in question, diners fate themselves to scratch in the dirt all year for their dinner. That is, bring poverty upon themselves. Okay. So I'm going to skip past just a few of these here. And skip past this too. Oh, here. Okay. I have something to read to you here. I thought you might like this. Okay. Hey, Val, you remember the poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
Yeah.
Okay, I have another version of it for you. Okay. 1 second here. I'll just bring it up. Okay. Just unplug this for a second. Okay. This is called the January Diet Resolution. 'Twas the month after Christmas, and all through the house, nothing would fit me, not even a blouse. The cookies I'd nibbled, the eggnog I'd taste, at the holiday parties had gone to my waist. When I got on the scales, there arose such a number. When I walked to the store, less a walk than a lumber. I'd remember the marvelous meals I'd prepared, the gravies and sauces and beef nicely rared. The wine and the rum balls, the bread and the cheese, and the way I'd never said, no thank you, please. As I dressed myself in my husband's old shirt and prepared once again to battle with dirt, I said to myself as only I can, you can't spend a winter disguised as a man. So away with the last of the sour cream dip. Get rid of the fruitcake, every cracker and chip. Every last bit of food that I like must be banished, till all the additional ounces have vanished. I won't have a cookie, not even a lick. I'll only just chew on a long celery stick. I won't have hot biscuits or cornbread or pie. I'll munch on a carrot and quietly cry. I'm hungry, I'm grouchy, can't fit through the door. But isn't that what January is for? Unable to giggle, no longer a riot. Happy New Year to all, and to all a good diet.
That's nice. That's good.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
So good.
Okay, I've got a couple more here. So this is a poem that, or a prayer somebody said. New Year's prayer. Dear Lord, so far this year I've done well. I haven't gossiped. I haven't lost my temper. I haven't been greedy, grumpy, nasty, selfish, or overindulgent. I'm very thankful for that. But in a few minutes, Lord, I'm going to get out of bed. And from then on, I'm probably going to need a lot more help. Amen. Okay, I got it. Here's another joke for you. Jemima was taking an afternoon nap on New Year's Eve before the festivities. After she woke up, she confided to Max, her husband, I just dreamed that you gave me a diamond ring for a New Year's present. What do you think it all means? Ah, you'll know tonight, answered Max, smiling broadly. At midnight, as the new year was chiming, Max approached Jemima and handed her a small package. Delighted and excited, she opened it quickly. There in her hand rested a book titled The Meaning of Dreams. That was a good one. Okay. So, New Year's resolutions. So, Val,
Yeah,
you still hearing me?
yeah.
Okay. So my first question for the group is, anybody can answer this. What is the purpose of New Year's resolutions?
To make a goal.
To make a goal, yeah, exactly. Any other answers, or is that pretty much it?
To start your new year off and lying to yourself that you're going to change.
So to make a goal, to start the new year off, basically lying to yourself that you're going to change. My wife said she was going to stop drinking like ice caps and and stop eating potato chips. And I said, oh, is this like a New Year's resolution? She's like, no, it's a lifestyle change. I said, okay. So she's serious about it, which is good. What do you think? We'll start with you again, Val. What do you think is a good thing about making a resolution?
To try something different you never tried before.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. Try something different you've never tried before. What about you, Joe? What do you think is the benefits of making a New Year's resolution?
It's
to toughen your mental abilities to stick to something as long as you can.
Yeah. Yeah, see how long you can stick to something too. That's good. Hey, Linda?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What do you think is like a benefit of making a New Year's resolution? What do you think is a good thing about it?
Testing yourself.
Yeah, testing yourself, setting a goal,
Yeah.
and okay, as a follow-up question, do you think they're a good idea?
You're asking somebody that set two, and I failed at both of them, so I can't really say anything.
What were they?
One was to quit smoking altogether.
Yeah.
First thing I did New Year's Day was when I was at my son's, I had a smoke.
Oh.
You didn't even make a one day, Linda.
And then the other one, oh jeez, what was that? I forgot.
Well, I guess it wasn't that big of a resolution then.
No.
But that's okay, because, yeah, it can be anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be anything. Joe, have you ever made a resolution? Or did you make one this year? Or last year?
Not this year. I feel that it toughen you up, but it's fine. It's, after a while, it fades in your memory somewhere, and they're hard to stick to. So
They are.
Yeah.
when you're trying to defeat something, when you make those resolutions, they're hard to do. And
Especially
then,
something
then
you've
do
done.
I understand what you're saying. So they're
Especially-
tough.
Yeah, especially when you've done it for so long.
Yes.
Well, they say trying to quit cigarettes is the hardest. And I think you used to smoke, didn't you, Val?
No.
I never did. We're talking about smoking cigarettes, and they say smoking cigarettes is one of the hardest, probably the hardest thing to quit
Is
out of anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they say the worst drug. If you were gonna ban one drug, it wouldn't be cocaine, or it would be cigarettes,
Yeah.
because they kill more people than anything
That
else.
makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna ask Karen.
Yes?
Have you made a New Year's resolution recently?
Nope.
No. Do you plan to make one?
I'm not big on resolutions.
No?
I find it easier just to kind of wait for a time in my life when I want to make a change in something
Yeah.
and do it, than kind of saving it up until January.
Yeah. Yeah. Just when you're ready,
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna
Yeah.
do
And I
it.
mean, there have been times when, January has coincided with a time when I wanted to make a change, I needed to make a change.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I do better just kind of, if I need to make a change, I make it.
Not a
I
girl.
don't wait, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So along the same line, are there any changes you want to make, like right now?
Hmm.
I haven't really thought about it a lot.
No.
No,
I
I
feel
mean,
like if she could, she would spend more time with me.
you're absolutely right. I hadn't thought about it until now, but
I knew you were just playing coy.
Do you think that's a reason why people don't maybe accomplish things as they want, because they don't think about it enough?
I don't know if part of it's thinking about it, but the other part is just kind of
Doing
getting
it.
the result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sticking with it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
doing it, starting it, sticking with it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can get stuck thinking about it
Oh yeah,
and not taking action.
yeah. That's a terrible loop to be in.
Yeah. So
Uh,
it's really hard because, it's kind of deciding when to get off the pot.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
quit smoking before Christmas, then right around Christmas I started back up, and then I quit
Mhm.
again, and I started back
Mhm.
up after New Year's. And everybody was like, oh, are you still smoking, or are you quit?
Mm.
And I'm like, I'm sort of in between.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
You've cut back a little bit, or
Yeah,
yeah.
It's hard.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is hard.
Mhm.
Sure.
It's like alcohol too.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to quit that, what do you replace it with?
Yeah.
That's something you're gonna have to find for your cigarettes, like coffee or something. I don't know.
Oh, God.
And that's where COVID has been good though.
Hey,
That's where, in some ways, COVID has been good,
Yeah,
because there's less socializing.
yeah.
And less socializing means you don't really think about having a smoke, or you
No.
don't think about having a drink, because you're sitting by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you think about it more.
Yeah,
You think about it more when you're at home
Mhm.
with family.
yes.
When everyone's drinking and smoking or whatever.
Mhm.
Well, my son-in-law has to have a drink
Mm.
when he comes home from work.
Yeah.
That's the routine, and
Yeah,
that's-
it's
You're
it's
breaking up
routine.
again.
Is she, really?
Oh,
Maybe
sorry.
he's over at Linda?
Oh, probably can't hear. Yeah, I think it's because Linda's a little bit further away, Val. We're just talking about like over at home and stuff. Like Linda's saying, at her house, somebody always has to have a drink of alcohol. We're talking about different kind of addictions and stuff and how they're hard to quit. Did you hear that?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But, sorry, not to cut you off, but I wanted to go to Dawn just to see if you had any resolutions.
Not really, I never really got into the New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
New Year's revolution.
It's the same thing, kind of.
Yeah,
Who's leading that one, Shane?
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is
Like,
there
I know a lot of people, you know, it's like, it's the sort of thing to do, but then it sort of fades out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wish you good luck with the cigarettes.
So
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
tough one.
it's hard.
Yeah.
That'll be-
Hey Val,
Yeah?
do you have any advice for Linda on how to quit smoking? You didn't smoke, but do you have any advice on how she can maybe not do it anymore?
No, just try to quit cold turkey.
Go
Yeah,
cold turkey? Yeah.
that's what I tried.
Yeah. She tried that. But it did reduce it, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good.
They just try to go one a day or 2 a day or.
Yeah, just slowly
Come
whittle it.
back.
yeah,
whittle it
make it a
down.
special time at night where you just have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you could have one, if you have to have one in the morning, you could have one when you get up and one at lunch and one at night or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Might work.
Save a lot of money.
Well, usually when I come here, I have one in the morning before I get here. And then when I go home, I have one at home.
Yeah, in the
And that's
afternoon.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's not bad. That's only 2 a day, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But if you're not here, you smoke more when you're.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Especially when you live in my house.
Oh.
Is that like because it's a little stressful or?
Yeah, a little bit.
Val,
Yeah?
I was gonna ask you as well, is there any changes you wanna make in your life in this upcoming year?
Can't think of anything right now.
Maybe just being able to get out and about a little bit more once the virus goes away, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest things I miss. I can't go bowling, I can't go to the movie theater,
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
this, can't do that.
Yeah.
Tough, right? I got $300 in gift cards to Winners, and Winners are closed.
Oh.
All my Christmas and birthday money, I gotta be patient now, right?
Ah.
Oh boy.
Well, the cards will still be good when you're.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I'm the kind of guy though, if it's burning a hole in my pocket,
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta spend it. I got $50 for Amazon, online.
Ooh.
And I want to spend it so bad, but like $50 is nothing online, It's
Yeah.
like,
Only in the beginning.
yeah, so it's like, do I want to go over my budget now, or do I want to buy like a t-shirt? You gotta, spend money to get something quality, right? Okay, so this is a little bit, it says, over the years, resolutions seem to have migrated from denying physical indulgence to general self-improvement, like losing weight. So these are some New Year's resolutions from 1947. You might like these. Here's 10 there. So number one, the number one resolution, or one of them, was to improve my disposition, be more understanding, and control my temper. was number 1. Improve my character, live a better life, stop smoking. So back in 47, we were saying that. Save more money, stop drinking, be more religious, do a better job, take better care of my health, lose weight. I thought that was interesting too. Take a greater part in the home life. We just kind of assume that these days. And today's resolutions: lose weight, become organized, spend less, enjoy life to the fullest, stay fit and healthy, quit smoking, fall in love, spend more time with family. So they're pretty close, really.
Sam, I don't wanna interrupt, but can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Were those, like the first 10 and the second 10?
Yeah.
Were those in a order, or were they just random?
I think they're just random.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring this off again. I got a little bit of trivia here. Okay. So I'll see if anybody can answer this. Who was, if anybody knows this, just shout it out. If you don't, I'll tell you the answer, so it'll be pretty easy. Does anybody know who was the first reigning Queen of England? The first Queen of England.
Queen Victoria.
Victoria.
Victoria, no, she was, but she was a Queen of England, but not the first.
Elizabeth I?
Okay?
Elizabeth I?
No.
No?
Margaret.
Oh, not Margaret, but that's close.
Mary,
Mary. And do you remember her nickname?
Oh,
Queen of Scots?
Scots. Is
Yeah.
that the one?
Queen Mary the First, and they called her, if you were very nasty and you killed a lot of people, they called her something Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary. There it is.
Oh.
Okay, so it was Queen Mary, Val. Okay.
Like to drink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Bloody Mary. There you go.
I was curious.
Does anybody know who was the first person to cross the Antarctic Circle? Does anybody know who was the first person to cross the Antarctic Circle?
Oh, I want to say
Perry or Bird?
Perry or-
No,
No.
it wasn't Perry.
So it's a bird.
No.
Shackleton, not Shackleton, that was.
You want his first name?
Sure.
Who?
First name was James.
Cook.
Yes, James Cook.
Good, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, does anybody know who was the first U.S. president elected under the Constitution?
I always want to say Washington.
Yes,
Is it?
Washington. George
It is.
Washington.
Okay.
Yeah. And Queen Victoria was the first English queen to live in where? Queen Victoria was the first English.
Buckingham Palace?
Yes, was to live in Buckingham Palace.
Very good.
Does anybody know who was the first Prime Minister of Canada?
McDonald.
Sir John A. MacDonald.
Yes, very good.
McDonald.
MacDonald, yeah, Sir John A.
Good for you.
They named a restaurant after him.
Does anybody know which American president was the first American to win the Nobel Peace Prize? It was for helping mediate an end to the Russo-Japanese War in 1906.
Oh, God.
So who was the U.S. president who ended the Russo-Japanese War in 1906?
Franklin?
Wasn't
George Washington.
No, wasn't Franklin, wasn't Washington.
Roosevelt or McKinley?
Which one did you say?
Abraham Lincoln.
Roosevelt?
Roosevelt. It was Theodore Roosevelt.
Okay.
A good guess, Val. Yep. Okay, does anybody know who was the first person to get the lead role in the first talking motion picture. Okay? So the first talking movie.
Reagan?
No, good guess. Is before Ronald Reagan, way before. This is back in 19.
Carter?
Hey?
Jimmy Carter?
No, this is back in 1927.
Oh.
Yeah, before. No,
When was Gone with the Wind?
I think that was around
The
30,
30s.
30s, yeah.
27.
So this man, okay, his first name was Al.
Jolson.
Al Jolson.
Good.
Yeah, Al
Well
Jolson.
done.
Very good. Okay. Just bear with me for a second here. Just gonna find the rest of the. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna get my book out here, and I'll just give you a few questions from my trivia book here, just to end on a little bit of trivia. Okay. Big payoff questions. I'm interested. Words. Okay, this is a word question. Nothing to do with New Year's. Words. Motel. This is an interesting one. Motel is a word made from what two words?
Motor hotel.
Wow, very good. Motor and hotel. Very good. Gambling. Give me the term used when somebody wants another card.
Hit me.
Very good. Music. What Glenn Miller song had a phone number in its title?
Oh.
In the mood?
No.
I
In
I
its
was
title.
thinking of that, but that's
Well,
not it.
that's the one I know, but it's not in the mood.
911?
No, good guess.
That's good.
It was Pennsylvania
Yes.
36219 or something?
65000 or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
99 red balloons go by.
99 red balloons? I don't know. Is that Glenn Miller?
No.
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 Okay, give me this commercial. A tipped coffee cup with one drop remaining
Maxwell House.
is Maxwell House. Very good.
Oh, wow.
Just a last drop.
You got it.
Way to go.
Television. Ethel and Fred Mertz, characters
I Love Lucy.
on I Love Lucy, were played by what two actors?
This is the hard one.
Oh.
William Frawley.
William Frawley played Fred Mertz.
Who was Ethel, guys?
Who was that?
Vivian Vance.
Vivian
Yes!
Vance.
God.
Good job, lady.
These ladies are right in there.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We were talking about Hawaii earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay, what year did Hawaii become a state?
Oh my God.
Anybody know? You know, Val?
No.
Anybody want to? Do you think it's the 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s?
50s.
50s, it was.
58.
50, not 58, but 50,
59.
59.
Ooh,
Yeah,
look
Hawaii
at you
became a state.
guys.
Very good. How many eggs does a hen lay in one day?
Oh, oh dear.
1.
Yes, it's one.
Oh.
Very good.
Good for her.
Okay, so what's 73?
Who played Ma and Pa Kettle?
No clue on that one.
I don't even know what show that was from.
They had movies.
Oh, they had movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who played Ma? It says Marjorie Main and Percy Kilbride.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Sam.
That was a pretty abstract one, eh?
That was.
This is a government question. What type of government is led by a king or queen?
Monarchy.
Monarchy. Yeah, easy. Okay, just a couple more. We got a few more minutes here. What else do we got? Francis Gum and Liza Minnelli have what in common?
Their mother.
Mother and
Daughter.
daughter, yes. Francis Gum, Val,
Yes?
was Judy Garland's real name.
Oh.
And Liza Minnelli must have been Judy Garland's daughter.
Daughter,
Yes.
yep.
Daughter, sister,
Alan,
Daughter,
Daughter.
Eliza.
okay.
maybe? I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, foreign language. Does anyone know what the term Casa Blanca means?
White House.
Yes,
Yes.
very good. Does anyone know what nitrous oxide is commonly called?
Laughing gas.
Laughing gas, very good. And a tipped cup of coffee, we did that one. All right, a couple of just true or false.
Oh God, why do you have to? Those are my worst ones.
Just,
I always get those
She
wrong.
hates true or false. I don't know why I'm pointing.
50-50 questions. I always get wrong.
You did well on these others.
The others I do fine on, but yeah, I
Yeah.
get to the 50-50, I
Yeah.
always guess wrong.
It is.
It's great humorous, actually.
It's very predictable now.
Because you can ask her a question that is so peculiar and she knows it right away, and you ask her 50-50, and it's 90% wrong.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, here's a good question. Pierre Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada in the 1970s, dated Wonder Woman, played by Linda Carter. Is that a lie, or is that the truth?
I'm going to say false, but I'm usually
False.
wrong.
False?
I gotta go, lie.
Yeah?
But you know what? He dated a lot of important
He
people.
did.
I'm gonna go truth.
True?
I know he dated Leona Boyd.
Who's
Yes.
Guitar
Guitarist,
player.
fashion
Oh.
guitarist.
Blonde haired guitar.
that? Okay.
Yeah,
Good for
very
you.
good.
What do you think, Val? Do you think Pierre Trudeau, our Prime Minister in the 70s, dated Linda Carter?
Let's say false.
You know what? She was, what's that?
Are you saying false too?
I'm not, yeah. No,
You're saying true.
I'm gonna say true still.
True. Did everybody else say false?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was false.
Really?
But he did date, you're right, he dated Leona Boyd, he dated Kim Cattrall,
Mm-hmm.
he dated Barbara Streisand too.
Yep.
You know, Linda Carter was later, so you should say false.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
that's- she was
that
later
makes
in
sense.
time. Yeah.
They just came out with another Wonder Woman movie.
Yes,
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984 they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman who plays Wonder Woman she's a good looking lady. They
Mm-hmm.
drafted
Did a
her.
good job, eh?
Yeah, they did a good job there. Okay.
She passed the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was just send in your photo. I don't think it was an interview involved.
It
Full,
was
just the body.
It was Photoshop.
Okay, let's do one more here. Wild animals that live on islands are more aggressive than their mainland relatives. So is this true or false?
False.
False? That wild animals that live on islands are more aggressive than their mainland relatives. So we got one false.
I go with false.
False?
I'll go with false.
I wouldn't go with
Because they're-
anything
because-
anymore.
Because if they're not used to humans, so they won't
Linda, say
Yeah.
true.
attack them.
That's right.
I would.
They
Or
won't, they won't
phase
know.
them, won't phase them as
They
much.
won't phase them, exactly. So Val,
Yeah?
we're all saying false for this question. We're saying that wild animals that live on islands are not more aggressive than animals that live in like a town or city or something like that.
Or on a continent, like a big continent.
Yeah, like a,
I think that's false.
you're right, everybody's right, it was false.
Yay! Yes,
Sorry,
next time you've
that's
done
what
that.
we were straight on.
Yeah.
Go for the truth in that.
There it says wild animals found on islands are tamer and more approachable than the same species found on the mainland. So there you go.
Wonder why that is.
humans.
Yeah,
More
we
humans
make
on
animals
humans.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, and aggressive.
Sure.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, Val. I really appreciate it.
Okay?
You have a great rest of your week,
Let's
okay?
hear it for Val.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming, guys.